Casey and Haru's AI Radio.
Hey, I'm Haru. Thanks for tuning in today.
So today, I brought a pretty interesting topic.
Oh, what is it? I'm curious.
We're talking about console wars on internet forums.
Console wars? Sounds vaguely familiar.
It's actually a fascinating case study for understanding human psychology. Let me start by explaining what these console war forums were.
Yeah, please do.
There was this massive anonymous forum called Tokana.
Oh, I know that one. Where everyone posts anonymously, right?
Exactly. And within it was this board called Game Hardware and Industry.
So it was a place to talk about game consoles.
Right. People called it the Console Wars board for short.
So did people just discuss games normally?
Well, it was less about games and more like an intense battleground.
A war? Over game consoles?
People split into PlayStation fans, Nintendo fans, and Xbox fans.
I can kind of picture that.
Every single day, there were massive amounts of posts.
How many are we talking?
Tens of thousands of posts per day.
Tens of thousands? That's insane.
And most of them were criticizing the other camp.
Wait, not game reviews or anything?
Nope, just arguing about which sold better or which ones sucked.
Why would people get so worked up over that?
And that's the core of today's topic.
Oh, now I'm really curious.
Here's the thing, this isn't really about games at all.
Not about games.
It's a phenomenon that happens when human psychology meets the internet environment.
So you're saying this could happen with anything, not just games?
Exactly! Same thing happens with smartphones too.
Like iPhone versus Android.
That's it! Exact same structure.
Wow, interesting.
Let me tell you when these wars started.
Sure.
The Console Wars board was created on April 4th, 2000.
Over 25 years ago already.
Yeah, right when the gaming industry was going through major changes. Do you know what happened in 2000?
Not sure.
PlayStation 2 launched that year.
Oh, the PS2. I've heard of that.
It came out in March and cost about $400.
That's expensive. Almost 400 bucks.
Even now that's pricey, but back then it was even harder to afford.
No way a kid could buy that.
You'd have to save birthday money for years.
Wow, that means you'd really think hard before choosing.
Then the next year, 2001, GameCube launched.
That's Nintendo's console.
That one was about $250, a bit cheap.
Still 250 though.
Same year, Microsoft released the Xbox.
Microsoft makes computers, right?
Yep, the Windows company decided to make a game console.
Huh, that's surprising.
Xbox was about $350.
So basically 3 companies all had consoles competing.
Here's the important part.
What?
In 2001, Sega dropped out of the console business.
Sega, the company that makes Sonic.
Yeah, they had the Dreamcast console.
It didn't sell well.
Right, they lost the market competition and quit making consoles.
Wow, that's brutal.
This had a huge impact on the forum users.
How so?
They saw with their own eyes that losing meant disappearing.
Oh, like what if the console I bought ends up losing?
Exactly. So they became obsessed with sales ranking.
So to summarize, people bought expensive consoles. And then saw that losing companies disappear. So they got anxious.
Exactly right. You're following well.
But why does anxiety turn into fighting?
That's where psychology comes in. Ever heard of cognitive dissonance?
Cognitive what? Never heard that.
Simply put, it's the discomfort you feel when you hold contradictory beliefs.
Contradictory beliefs.
Like imagine Haru. You spend $400 on a console. Then you start thinking maybe the other console is actually better.
That would feel terrible.
That terrible feeling is cognitive dissonance,
I see, like regretting your choice.
right? And there's an easy way to make that feeling go away.
What is it?
Convince yourself the other options were actually bad.
I think I get it.
If you bought PlayStation, you want to believe Nintendo sucks.
That way you can feel like your choice was right.
Exactly. This was discovered in 1957 by Leon Festinger,
Who's that?
an American psychologist.
So we've known about this for almost 70 years.
This is at the root of the console war.
They spent so much money, they needed to believe they were right.
Plus, consoles last for years once you buy them.
Yeah, you can't just switch easily.
So you want to believe you're right, even more.
Can't go back, so you have to justify it.
There's another interesting concept.
There's more.
It's called self-brand connection.
Self-brand what?
When you spend a lot on something you use for a long time, it becomes part of your identity.
Oh, I think I get that.
Like if someone insults your favorite outfit, it hurts.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Same with consoles. Criticism feels like a personal attack.
So that's why console talk turns into fights.
Let me summarize so far. People who make expensive purchases want to justify their choice,
To resolve cognitive dissonance.
and the console becomes part of their identity.
So criticism hurts.
This is the psychological foundation of the conflict. But psychology alone doesn't explain everything.
There's still more.
The console wars board had fuel called sales ranking.
Sales rankings.
Gaming media outlets like Famitsu and Media Create publish weekly sales numbers for consoles and games.
Like how many units sold this week.
Right, originally meant for market analysis.
I have a bad feeling about this.
On the forum, these became the scoreboard.
Like baseball scores.
Exactly, you feel happy when your team wins.
Yeah? Even though you're not the one playing?
PlayStation sold 100,000, Nintendo only 80,000.
And people celebrated wins and losses based on that.
Plus, they remembered what happened to Sega.
Oh right, they knew losing meant actually disappearing.
So sales were an indicator of survival.
I'm starting to understand why people got so desperate.
Next, let's talk about derogatory nickname.
Like insulting names.
Yeah, each camp got unique derogatory labels.
Like what?
Sony fans were called gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers? Why?
In the 2000s, posts from a Sony internal server got exposed.
Wait, employees were posting.
The server name had gatekeeper in IT.
Wow, so all Sony fans got labeled that way.
Nintendo fans got a mocking nickname too.
What was it?
A play on words from Nintendo Zilla.
That's harsh.
Xbox fans got called something even worse.
That's way too harsh.
Someone said something stupid on TV during a launch event.
And it stuck.
These labels dehumanize people. When you use these nicknames, people become symbols, not human.
Oh, you stop seeing real people on the other side.
Exactly! Which makes attacking easier.
That's scary.
To summarize, sales rankings became the scoreboard. Derogatory labels turned opponents into symbols, making attacks easier.
I see. That's why it got so intense.
Outside, cheer the wire, outside, くその瞬間カチッと心に録音言葉が許されるのは見張りがいない今だけ関数は腐り F は関心もそして上司はビマルが愚信者エクセル刑務所足した国家のシートの数へ服役年数今日もクラウドプロシーで夢をコピー貼り付けられた未来が怖いでも逃げられないそれがシャンネル用途列に挟まれてどこにもない価値を必死で演してる金銭の中で生きてるふり今日も関数に詰まって辛抱せピボットテーブルごとをそして枕が暴れ出す
But there's still one more important fact.
Seriously, there's more.
It's called the online disinhibition effect.
Sounds complicated.
Simply put, people get more aggressive online.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
A psychologist named John Suler discovered it in 2004.
How does it work?
First, anonymity gives you a sense of safety.
Yeah, you can post anonymously.
Second, you can't see the other person's face.
It's just text.
Research shows the lack of eye contact is the biggest factor.
So not seeing their eyes makes it easier to attack.
Right? Eye contact acts as a brake on aggression.
True, it's hard to insult someone face to face.
Online, that brake disappears.
So people get more extreme.
Also, when you read text, you hear it in your own voice.
Yeah, you read it in your head.
So you easily misinterpret the other person's intent.
Like a joke gets taken seriously.
The forum met all these conditions perfectly.
A perfect environment for aggression.
There's one more important concept.
Really, still more.
In-group bias.
In-group, what?
The tendency to favor your own group.
Like playing favorites.
A researcher named Henri Taffel did an experiment.
What kind of experiment?
Split people into two groups by a random coin toss. Even though it's meaningless, people still favored their own group.
What? Just from a coin toss?
It's human instinct to create allies and enemies.
Like from, evolution.
Right, we used to live in tribes, needed to distinguish friend from foe.
But we don't need to make enemies over game consoles.
We don't, but our brains do it automatic.
Not scary. It happens unconsciously.
So to summarize, the anonymous online environment removes inhibition.
The online disinhibition effect.
And human instinct creates allies and enemies.
In-group bias.
All these factors combined created intense conflict. Let's talk about what industry people thought.
Gaming company people.
In 2020, Phil Spencer made a statement.
Who's that?
Head of Xbox at Microsoft.
Oh wow, someone important.
He said, console tribalism is one of the worst things in the industry.
What's tribalism?
Fan conflicts, basically.
An industry leader calling it the worst. That's serious.
He said wanting other products to fail, just to validate your own purchase, is destructive.
That's really unhealthy.
There's interesting data too.
What is it?
Only about 1% of users make extreme posts.
Wait, just 1%.
But that 1% writes 20% of comments.
A few people posting tons of stuff.
Plus people with extreme views post more.
So it looks way more extreme than it really is.
Exactly. A loud minority dominates the atmosphere.
Is the same thing happening on social media now?
Exactly. Same structure.
Wow.
Let me talk about the current situation.
It's still happening.
The forum changed, but the conflict structure remained. Now, it's happening on Twitter and YouTube instead of forum.
Those are way more mainstream now.
In January 2026, Nintendo Switch 2 was announced.
Oh, that's recent news?
Gen Z had an interesting reaction.
What did they say?
They said they finally witnessed console wars, something they'd only heard about in legends.
Legends, like old folklore, passed down.
So even as generations change, the same thing repeats.
Platforms change, but the structure stays the same.
Plus, social media has another problem. Algorithms amplify conflict.
Algorithms, like recommendation systems.
Yeah, posts with lots of engagement get prioritized.
The ones with lots of likes spread more.
Conflict-baiting content gets lots of reactions, including angry ones.
Oh, critical replies count too.
So extreme posts spread more easily by design.
That's actually worse than before.
Right, more visible and easier to spread than anonymous forum. Finally, let's summarize what we can learn from all this. First, this isn't unique to gaming.
You mentioned that earlier.
iPhone versus Android, Windows versus Mac.
Computers and smartphones.
Baseball fans, soccer fans,
Like Yankees versus Red Sox.
right idol fan bases too.
Oh, when you stand different groups.
Politics is a prime example.
Yeah, political party fights are everywhere.
They all share four elements.
Boy,
First, it's an expensive or time-intensive choice.
something you can't easily change.
Second, there's a visible scoreboard.
Like sales numbers or rankings.
Third, you can't choose both at the same time.
Hard to buy both PlayStation and Nintendo.
Fourth, there's a community.
A place to celebrate with others who made the same choice.
When these four combine, conflict becomes likely.
So there's a pattern.
And here's the most important thing. This isn't about individual personality flaw.
Wait, really?
It's created by the interaction between environment and psychology.
So anyone could fall into this pattern.
Exactly. Normal people can become extreme under the right condition. So mocking console warriors misses the point.
You might have done the same thing in that situation.
Let me give you 3 key takeaways.
Please do.
First, expensive purchases trigger a need to justify them.
Cognitive dissonance.
Second, anonymous online environments remove inhibition.
Online disinhibition effect.
Third, humans instinctively create allies and enemies. If you remember these 3 things, when you're about to fall into the trap.
You might catch yourself.
Exactly! Knowledge is a tool to protect yourself.
Today's topic was really educational.
When you argue online, just pause and think about these patterns.
Oh, and if you have thoughts about today's topic,
We'd love to hear in the comments.
we actually read them and sometimes reply directly.
So that's our discussion on the psychology behind console war.
Lots of psychology came up. Really interesting.
Thought it was about games, but it was really about human nature.
I'm gonna be more careful myself.
Alright, see you next time.
Bye everyone!